Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into this video. So it is Monday. I just wanted to say happy Monday, and I hope you guys have a productive week. And for me, there's no better way to start off my week with uploading a video for you guys. So I do have a new video. This is long overdue, so I'm finally going to be showing you guys this PR package that I got from INFILILA, and this is their practice training hand. And here is just the outer packaging of the box. This practice hand supposedly have flexible fingers, a flexible support, and then it also has a little mounting bracket so you can hook on the side of your table. It comes with 100 spare fake nail beds. Then here it shows you how to insert the nail beds. So I'm just going to be opening up the package to show you guys what's inside. So as I'm pulling this out, I flipped it over and it actually comes with a little bit more stuff than what I was expecting. So I'm just going to be taking that out, showing you guys everything that comes inside. And I was so excited because I've literally just been waiting to see what's been inside this package and get to open this hand. So the first thing we get are some nail tip cutters. And then here it says this some plastic clay, and I didn't know what it was at first, but it just turns out to be like the little white putty that people use like to hold the nails on the practice nail stands. I'm not sure why you would need this with the practice hand, but it's good for me to have because I do love to use my nail stands when I'm doing nails, so that's good. And it comes with a buffer, and then also it comes with this little brush. And I like how both of these are purple because purple is my favorite color. So I'm so excited for that. And then it comes with these nail tips, and I won't be using these because these are too short for me. But yeah, I think they're just like little coffin full cover nail tips. And then the last thing on top of the plastic is this 180 grit nail file. So now I'm just going to be removing the plastic to get what's underneath it and show you guys the actual practice hand. So like I mentioned, it does come with 100 replaceable fake nail beds, 1 to 5. I'm not sure what size go on what finger, but I'll get to that once I go to replace them. And then here is the practice hand itself. So from first impressions, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about it, but I'll have to like use it to tell. But here I'm just showing you a comparison of like how big it is compared to my actual hand, and it's a little bit bigger, but it's not too much bigger. And here is the flexible support. So this is very bendable. You can bend this any way you want, and this just allows you to like have it, you know, like face towards you in the direction you want. And then this is the mounting bracket, so you can put it onto your desk. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I put this on my desk. So the next clip is going to be a little bit different from what I show on my channel, but as you guys see, I just put this on like the side, and I'm just going to be twisting the little thingy at the bottom until it tightens up. And this is just how you would place this onto your desk, and it's really sturdy, and this is just how it looks. And please excuse my ring light pole in the way, but here is just how it looks like with everything all set up. And honestly, I really do like how the support is very flexible, because even though it's on the side of my desk, I'm still able to like face it towards me, so I won't be like in a weird position to try to do the nails. But yeah guys, that's just how it looks, and my setup in the background. And so as far as the hand, so far it does feel pretty sturdy, although the fingers like could be a little bit more sturdier. See, like when I try to put it up, it's not as sturdy as my other practice hand from Red Iguana, but it's not really a problem. These are pretty sturdy for the most part. So now I'm just going to be showing you guys how to remove and replace the little nail beds. So you're just going to be pulling out the tip of the nail, and then once you want to replace it, you just get another one and place the little block part inside the little hole there, and then you just want to slide that back on. And once you slide that on, it's pretty sturdy, and you'll see me kind of move the finger once I get this on. I was kind of holding it too tight, which is why it wouldn't slide all the way up, but once I got that back on, as you can see, it's pretty sturdy, so once you go to file, it's not moving all over the place. So yeah, that's just how the nails are. And now I'm going to be getting into the nail set. So I'm going to be prepping these fake nails. I'm taking the nail tip cutter and I'm cutting these down. I haven't seen people cut them down like on TikTok. I've seen people use this fake hand, or maybe not this brand, but I've seen people use the fake hand. And what they do is they cut them down to make them a little bit more like a natural nail. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I also took the hand file that came in the kit, and I'm also going to be like shaping them and rounding them out because these were a little bit too like wide for my nail tips. So I'm just going to be narrowing them out just a little bit, just kind of making them more like a natural nail. And then I also took the nail file and just filed the shine from the fake nail bed, because we all know you can't glue on a nail tip to a shiny surface. It would just be so much harder to adhere, so you always want to make sure that you remove the shine from any nail surface. And then I'm just sizing out my nail tips, and before I actually apply the nail tip, it still kind of looked a little bit big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that nail tip cutter and I'm just going to be removing that excess plastic at the back of the nail tip, and then I'm going to glue it on because it seemed to fit a little bit better without the extra plastic. And I'm just going to be gluing that right on the tip, holding that in place. It kind of took a little longer to like actually stick to this material, but I held it in place for a few seconds and then it glued. So I'm just going to be repeating that over all the other nails except the thumb. Now that we have all of the extendo nail tips on, this is how it looks. And then I also got these nail tips from Amazon. I will make sure I link them down below. These are my favorite to use when I want to use some extra long nail tips. So I'm just going to be cutting them down to my desired length, and it was kind of difficult to like make sure these were all the same length because you can't really adjust the fingers. Like I can't put them side by side, so it was a little bit difficult, especially the pinky. The pinky was so short, so I just tried my best to get these all the same length. And then once I got all of the nail tips on, I'm just going to be reshaping these just a little bit because I wanted to keep them square, so I won't be doing too much tapering in. I just wanted to do it just a little bit, and I'm just going to repeating that over all the nails. And then I also filed the free edge, I forgot to mention, but once I do that, finishing up the shaping, I just went ahead and removed the dust. And this is how the nail tips are looking. So I'm going to be doing some encapsulated foils like an ombre. So I'm going to be taking these foils here, and these I believe are from makartt. I'll link them down below if I can find the link. I believe they came in like a package of something else, but I'm going to be taking this little white one here, these blue like little white flowers. They kind of give off like a blue shading in them in person, and these are really cute. I decided to go with these. And then I'm also going to be using the makartt foil glue, and I have a discount code just in case you guys want to get anything from makartt. I will link that on the screen and also down below. So I'm just going to be putting some of this nail foil glue over the entire fake nail, because I don't really know how far I want my ombre to go, so I'm just putting that over the entire nail just in case. And then once I do that, I'm going to be curing this in the light for about a little bit over a minute. When I first started using foils, I didn't really know like how long to cure them, because each foils have like a different time. So usually I would cure for like 30 seconds, sometimes a minute, and I would have so much trouble with these foils. And like I feel like this one was my first time where I've had like a perfect foil application. And to apply these, I did want to show you guys, I'm going to be using these silicone tools I got from Amazon. It has like the little silicone part on one end and a dotting tool on the other, and I feel like these really help me, because usually I would just do it with my finger, but I'm just going to be placing that nail foil right on the nail, putting it as straight as I can, and I'm just going to be rubbing that in over the entire surface, making sure that they are transferred all the way. And so once I felt like it was on enough, I'm just going to pull that off. And guys, this was a perfect transfer foil. Like, I was so amazed at how good this transferred, because usually I would have like spots where it didn't really transfer. So I was really happy about that, and I'm just going to be moving on doing the same exact thing to all of the nails. And for each of them I had a pretty good transfer. Once the print is transferred to the nail, I'm going to be showing you guys how good it actually transfers. So this makartt foil transfer glue is so good. If you are looking for a good transfer glue, I do advise you to get this one from makartt. It works really good, and also I feel like these silicone tools also helped a lot. So that part plays a big part in it. If you don't have these, I advise you to get them. I will link them down below from Amazon. So this is the last one, and as you can see, all of them came off pretty good. I'm happy about that. This is how they are looking so far. And now for my acrylic, I'm going to be using this 2-in-1 powder from Not Polish in the color 101 Milky White. And then I'm also going to be using their low odor EMA monomer, and this is so low odor compared to any other monomer that I've tried. And then I'm also going to be using this brush. This brush is also from Not Polish. I'm not sure what size it is. As you guys see, it kind of rubbed off, and I believe it's a size 14. I haven't prepped my brush yet, so it's looking a little bit crusty, but once I did, I'm just gonna go in with my application. So I'm starting off with really small beads, and I'm just placing that like onto the nail bed area of the nail, and I'm just pushing that up towards the cuticle area. And you never want to rush the acrylic. Trust me, over the time as I have been learning to do acrylic, when I set it down and immediately go in to like rubbing it down, if you don't have the liquid to powder ratio right, you can just end up wiping off all of the product from the nail. So you never want to rush the acrylic, and I do advise you practice like your powder to liquid ratio. And so once I finished adding that second bead and I was wiping that down, I realized the monomer was making my transfer print fade. I skipped a step and forgot to add a top coat over that. So once I finish blending that in, I'm just going to be going in with this awesome color top coat, and I'm just going to be putting a top coat over the foils, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds and just go in with my regular blend, making an ombre over these nails. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be doing an ombre over the foils, blending that down into the transfer foil to create the perfect blend. And I did realize the practice hand, it kind of has like a little hump at the cuticle area, and I'm pretty sure that like allows you to like not go past the fake nail bed part. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but you can see here, like on the ring finger where it's not covered up by acrylic, it kind of has like a little hump there, and that just acts as like the skin part around the cuticle area, so you don't go up past that. And also I do want to say these acrylics work so good, like they are so buttery, and you can really tell a difference compared to like Model 1's acrylic. Model 1's are like perfect for like beginners or starters if you don't want to spend a lot of money on acrylics, but if you do want to practice with the good stuff, I do advise you get some not polished. These are super good. Creating this ombre down was super easy, so now that I have all of my ombres done, this is how the nails are looking. So I'm just going to be taking my clear acrylic from Mia Secret. I got this from Amazon. I will link that down below, but this is the clear I'm going to be using. It's super clear with no like bubbles inside, so I'm going to be cleaning out my damping dish, because when I did that, it kind of made my acrylic turn a little bit like whitish, and it was a little bit dirty, so I just went ahead and drained that out with my paper towel. And now that I have some fresh monomer, I'm just going to be encapsulating all of the nails. I really do like this clear, super clear, and you will see me draining out the bead, because for me sometimes the beads tend to get a little bit runny. So to keep that from happening, I just drain some of the monomer out on the paper towel, and then I just place that down and work it over the entire nail. So I'm not going to be showing too much of the encapsulation, but I did want you guys to see how easy it was to work with this practice hand. I feel like this practice hand is super good to have, like just in case you don't want to keep messing up your nails. I know like filing the nails off and like doing your nails every other day can be a hassle, and like your nails can be damaged if you bow down too much. So this is such a good practice hand to have. I will make sure I link it down below to where you can get this, and this is from the brand INFILILA, and this is also the brand from the nail tips I use all the time in my videos. Super good nail tips, super sturdy, and I will also make sure to link that down below. So now that we have all of the nails encapsulated, this is how the nails are looking. The application wasn't too bad. These aren't super bumpy. Like, it's pretty smooth for the most part. So now I'm going to get into filing. I'm just cleaning off my brush. I'm going in with my 80/80 grit nail file from Pana, and I'm going in and reshaping the nail first. I'm just going in and filing the sides. And while filing, these nail beds are super sturdy. I know compared to my red iguana hand, like, you can't really glue the nail tips onto the like silicone part, so when I file on those it just moves all over the place. But these are pretty sturdy, and if they do move, I just kind of like press them back down and it just snaps right back in place. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be filing, getting the sides and over the surface. And then I'm also going to be taking my nail drill. I will link the nail drill I'm using down below, and just go over the surface around the cuticle area, making sure that these nails are smooth and debulked. And then I'm also going to do that for all of the nails. And actually, once I finished filing this nail, I ended up doing the rest of my filing with just the 80/80 grit nail file from Pana, which was pretty impressive because like once I realized I didn't really need the nail file, it was super easy and went by super quick as well. And yeah, I'm just going to be filing the nails. I'm not going to show too much, but I did want to include this process because I'm showing you guys how to work with this practice hand and how easy it is. So yeah, I'm just going to be filing the rest of the nails and then come back once I finish up the filing. So now that I have all of the nails filed, I'm just going to be taking that cute little purple brush and remove all of the dust. And then I'm also going to go in with that purple buffer, and I'm just going to be buffing the surface of the nails, making sure to get rid of any indents and scratches from the nails from the file. And then I'm just going to go in with some cleanser, clean up all of the nails, and go in with some top coat. To cleanse these nails, I'm going in with one of the wipes. I believe this came from the starter kit from the Always Enchanted makartt collection, and it didn't really like last that long. So I just went ahead and used that wipe and took some 90% rubbing alcohol and just finished removing off all of the dust. And this is how the nails are looking. So now I'm going to go in with that same awesome color top coat and go over each of the nails. And since I do have some clear nails at the tip, I want this to be as clear as possible. So I'm going to be curing that. And then once I cure that for 30 seconds, I'm going to be flipping over the hand and then also top coat underneath. And then also cure that for 30 to 60 seconds. And then once I do that, I'll be done with this nail set. And so after that was cured, I am done with this nail set. I didn't go in with no cuticle oil because there's no need to. But yeah, this is how the nails turned out. I'm really loving this design. It came out super simple. It was super cute, only a few steps. As far as this practice hand, I am really loving this. It's super convenient for me to like practice my nail sets without damaging my nails. And yeah, as you can see, like that clear is super clear. You can see right through it. And I absolutely love these transfer foils from makartt. I will make sure I leave everything down below and everything important that you guys need to know also down below. And as always, comment down below what you guys think, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.